Rodrygo has once again delivered for Real Madrid on the biggest stage. In the recent Champions League clash against Atlético Madrid, he opened the scoring in a 2-1 victory, proving why he thrives in European nights. While names like Mbappé, Vinícius, and Bellingham dominate headlines, Rodrygo consistently steps up when it matters most. This video explores his journey, his tactical evolution, and why he deserves more recognition. Rodrygo's path at Real Madrid has been far from straightforward. Signed from Santos in 2018 for $45 million, he arrived in Spain a year later as an 18-year-old with high expectations but no guaranteed role. Like Vinícius Jr, he first had to adjust to European football, spending time with Castilla and gradually earning opportunities with the first team. His Madrid debut came in September 2019, when he scored just 1 minute after coming on against Osasuna. A month later, he delivered a Champions League hat-trick against Galatasaray, becoming the second youngest player in history to achieve the feat. Despite these moments of brilliance, Zinedine Zidane was cautious with his development, often limiting his minutes and even sending him back to Castilla to ensure he wasn't rushed into the spotlight too soon. Rodrygo's ability to handle setbacks has been a defining part of his career. After his breakthrough in 2019-20, his progress stalled in the following season due to injuries and inconsistent playing time. A hamstring injury in December 2020 kept him out for 2 months, disrupting his rhythm. By the time he returned, Madrid's attack had already settled, leaving him with fewer opportunities. Some young players might have grown frustrated, but Rodrygo kept working, understanding that success at Madrid isn't just about talent, it's about resilience and patience. Everything changed in 2022, when Carlo Ancelotti gave him a bigger role in Madrid's attack. Though he wasn't a regular starter early in the season, he stepped up in crucial Champions League moments. His brace against Manchester City in the semi-finals remains one of the most iconic moments in Madrid's European history, turning a certain elimination into another legendary comeback. That night solidified his status, not just as a talented winger, but as a player built for decisive moments. Since then, his role has only grown, with Ancelotti trusting him in various tactical setups. Rodrygo's journey at Madrid has been defined by patience, adaptation, and clutch performances, proving that success isn't always immediate, but for those willing to fight for their place, it eventually comes. Rodrygo isn't a traditional winger who hugs the touchline and relies solely on dribbling past defenders. His game is defined by fluid movement, tactical intelligence, and an ability to play multiple roles within Madrid's attack. Unlike Vinícius Jr, who thrives on pure speed in one-on-one battles, Rodrygo operates with greater efficiency, fewer touches, better positioning, and more composure in front of goal. His ability to move between the lines, combine quickly with teammates, and finish with precision makes him a unique attacking threat. Whether cutting inside from the right or playing centrally, he disrupts defensive structures, forcing opponents to constantly adjust. One of his biggest assets is his off-the-ball movement, which often goes unnoticed. Rodrygo has an excellent understanding of space and timing, allowing him to drift into dangerous areas without being tracked. Unlike a pure winger who stays wide, he frequently makes diagonal runs into the box or drops into midfield to create passing lanes. This positional intelligence makes him a nightmare to defend. He's never static, always adjusting based on the movement of his teammates. His ability to read the game means he's often in the right place at the right time, making him a key part of Madrid's fluid attack. Beyond scoring and movement, Rodrygo's ability to link midfield and attack gives Madrid another dimension. He isn't just a finisher, he actively contributes to Madrid's build-up play, helping recycle possession and open space for others. His first touch and passing combinations with players like Bellingham, Modric, and Vinícius allow Madrid to control matches more effectively. In a squad full of high-profile stars, Rodrygo's adaptability and intelligence make him an indispensable tactical asset, allowing Madrid to switch systems without losing attacking fluidity. Rodrygo isn't just another attacking star in Real Madrid's lineup, he is the player who holds everything together. While Mbappé and Vinícius are explosive, direct threats, Rodrygo acts as the glue that makes the attack work as a unit. He adapts to the team's needs, shifting between roles depending on the game situation. Sometimes he plays as a false nine, dropping deep to create space for Mbappé and Vinícius to exploit. Other times he moves into central channels, arriving late in the box as a secondary goal-scoring option. His understanding of space and movement allows him to connect Madrid's midfield and attack, ensuring that possession flows smoothly rather than turning into a chaotic race toward goal. What sets Rodrygo apart is his work rate and selflessness. Unlike many star attackers who focus on individual numbers, he prioritizes the team's structure and balance. He tracks back to support his fullback, presses intelligently, and helps Madrid regain possession high up the pitch. In big matches, Ancelotti often trusts him to do the defensive work that allows Mbappé and Vinícius to stay higher up the pitch, preserving their energy for explosive moments. Without Rodrygo's contribution, contributions in pressing and defensive transitions, Madrid's attack would be less organized and more vulnerable. His ability to read the game and adapt ensures that Madrid doesn't become overly dependent on individual brilliance. Rodrygo is a star who operates in the shadows, ensuring that the team functions at its best while others take the spotlight. He doesn't need the most goals or highlight moments to prove his worth. His influence is felt in the spaces he occupies, the defensive efforts he makes, and the tactical adjustments he provides. In a Madrid attack filled with superstars, Rodrygo is the piece that keeps everything in balance, sacrificing personal glory for the success of the team. Rodrygo's Champions League record speaks for itself. He has already scored 25 goals in the competition, placing him among Madrid's top scorers in European history. The way he rises to the occasion in knockout rounds makes him special. He doesn't just score in easy group stage games, he delivers in decisive moments. His goals against Chelsea and Manchester City in 2022, as well as his recent goal against Atletico, show how reliable he is under pressure. What makes him so effective in Europe? It's his ability to read the game at a high level. The Champions League demands players who can think fast, move smartly, and exploit small spaces. Rodrygo does all three exceptionally well. Against high-quality defenses, he finds ways to impact the game even when he's not constantly on the ball. His composure in key moments is what separates him from many young attackers. Rodrygo has already won 13 trophies with Madrid, proving he belongs among the club's top talents. But with Mbappé arriving and Bellingham growing into a superstar, his future role remains an interesting discussion. Will he keep adapting and solidify himself as an irreplaceable part of the attack? Or will he eventually seek a new challenge elsewhere? Regardless of what happens, one thing is clear. Rodrygo is one of the most complete young forwards in the game. His ability to play multiple roles, step up in big moments, and adjust to different tactics makes him invaluable. While others grab headlines, he continues to deliver. And in the end, that's what truly defines a great player.